Now, the billionaire boss of indebted property developer China Evergrande has reportedly been placed under police surveillance. According to Bloomberg, Chairman Hui Ka Yan was taken away by authorities earlier this month and is now under residential surveillance. It is unclear why he is being held, but the move is the latest in a string of crises engulfing the debt-ridden company and its embattled chairman.
Hui Ka Yan was once Asia's second richest person. He now helms the world's most indebted developer. The 64-year-old's rags to riches story is nothing short of remarkable. The son of a woodcutter, he built Evergrande into a property empire and controlled one of the world's biggest fortunes when the company's shares peaked in 2017. But Evergrande's spectacular growth was built on similarly spectacular debt. And in 2021, when investors finally recognized the fragile state of its balance sheet, Hui's fortune tumbled. He's now reportedly worth about $1.8 billion, a far cry from his $42 billion net worth just 6 years ago. News of Hui's police surveillance shaved even more off his wealth, with Evergrande already a penny stock tumbling almost 20% in Hong Kong. Evergrande is buckling under the weight of $320 billion in liabilities and the Chinese property sector in sharp decline. China's central bank blames the group's demise on poor management and reckless expansion, and the government has urged Hui to use his fortune, or what's left of it, to help repay investors. Evergrande's effort to restructure its debt is also failing, last week disclosing that it cannot meet regulatory qualifications to issue new bonds, a key component of the debt overhaul. It has also emerged that some bondholders are pushing for a wholesale liquidation of the company. Analysts note that Chinese government support for the ailing real estate sector will be crucial if Evergrande comes out the other side of this crisis intact.
I think what we see in the development of the Evergrande basically shows that there's ongoing stress in China's real estate sector. Investors have been betting on a positive restructuring process in Evergrande, which may be an example for some of the other companies who are also in trouble. But this is definitely not the case that we are seeing right now. On the one hand, of course, there's an economic factor in terms of whether the firm has enough cash flow to actually support its businesses. And we do see there are more policy support in the real estate sector. So therefore, I think things may actually start improving.
China's property sector accounts for about a quarter of the country's entire economic output. Experts say its meteoric rise in recent decades shrouds the dark underbelly of the country's financial troubles that only came to light in the last few years, with Evergrande at the center of it all.